Real Broker just officially entered New Brunswick. And this isn't just a press release moment, this is actually a signal, a sign of what's coming. If you're a Canadian real estate agent and you're not paying attention to what Real is building coast to coast, you need to watch this video. So let's talk about what just happened. On June 2nd, 2026, Real Broker, trading on the NASDAQ as REAX, announced that we've officially launched operations in New Brunswick, making it the 6th Canadian province. We came out in partnership with Creative Realty out of Moncton, which is a well-established independent brokerage with around 42 agents. They already have a collaborative culture and over $300 million in sales volume in 2025 alone. The leader of that brokerage is stepping in as Real's managing broker for the province. So this wasn't a cold entry into a new market. Real did it the right way. They found an established, respected team that had presence, that already had culture. They had the local expertise and the credibility, and that matters with what we're growing. Now, on a bigger picture level, and this is where things get interesting, because this is about way more than just a new province, New Brunswick. That's awesome. But think about the trajectory here. Real now operates in BC, in Alberta, in Saskatchewan, in Manitoba, in Ontario, and New Brunswick, 6 provinces, and we're not slowing down. At the company level, the numbers are actually quite staggering and are growing. As of Q1 2026, Real has over 33,500 agents across North America, up 25% year over year. We did $2 billion in revenue in 2025, up 56% from the year before. The Financial Times just named Real Broker as the #1 fastest growing residential real estate brokerage in the Americas. So let that sink in for a moment. #1 in North America in growth. And here in Canada, the momentum, the growth is also real. The Atlantic provinces have been largely untouched by the cloud brokerage model until now. New Brunswick is changing the game in that regard, and it's not just going to stop with that. What's next? We're not sure, but could it be Newfoundland? Could it be Nova Scotia, PEI? These are conversations that will start to happen. So what does this change? Why should you care as a Canadian agent? It's because what Real is building is fundamentally agent-centric in a way that traditional brokerages just simply aren't. Think about what agents in New Brunswick have had access to up until now. The same old split structures, the same old models that haven't changed in decades. And now they have access to Real's technology platform, Reason, the revenue share model, stock awards with the stock purchase program, Real wallet and financial tools that'll be coming to Canada and grown and built out soon, and a community of over 33,000 agents across the continent who are all rowing in the same direction. For agents in New Brunswick, especially those who maybe felt like the innovative brokerage conversation was always just happening somewhere else, this changes things. The Atlantic provinces now have a seat at the table. And for the broader Canadian real estate community, every province that Real enters strengthens the network effect for everyone already in it. More agents, more referrals, more collaboration, a louder collective voice. When Real wins in New Brunswick, agents in BC win too. That's the model. Here's the thing about what Real is doing that I think gets overlooked at times. The traditional brokerage model in Canada has been remarkably resistant to disruption compared to the US. But Real isn't coming in with a disruptive message. They're coming in with a collaborative one of positivity, not negativity. They're not parachuting in and poaching agents and slamming other brokerages. They're partnering with established, respected local brokerages and bringing the full weight of Real's platform behind them as they expand. That's a sustainable expansion strategy, and it's working. The agents at Creative Realty didn't join Real because they were desperate. Their managing broker said himself, "We felt we found our people." That's a culture fit. That's what Real has built that most brokerages can't manufacture. Genuine alignment between the company and the agents inside it. So whether you're in New Brunswick or you're in a different province, BC, Ontario, or anywhere across the country, Pay attention to what Real is building from coast to coast. This is becoming one of the most compelling conversations in Canadian real estate. If you want to understand more about how the Real model actually works for agents, splits, revenue shares, stock awards, the whole picture, drop a comment below and I'll break it all down. Feel free to reach out with any questions if you'd like to see if joining Real Brokerage would be a good fit for you or not.